Hi, today we'll discuss on design of different types of structural elements. Okay, this will be the first part of your design of RC structural elements. Okay, these are the elements which you are seeing in a image are of buildings. Okay, first one is a footing will be there. Okay, column, beams, and slab. Okay, these are the structural element of a building. Okay, so we'll see one by one. Okay, what exactly the structural element is there, or what you call it as RC. RC is nothing but reinforced concrete. Why exactly concrete and reinforcement is required? Okay, how much is required? Okay, we'll come to know by the design itself. Okay, so here first before the design of any structural element, you must know the what type of structural element are there. Okay, so whenever you design, okay, we'll follow this code IS 456-2000. Okay, this is the standard Indian code for design of RC structural elements. Okay, we'll be using this code. Okay, it will be revised periodically. Earlier it was IS 456-2000. Now it is IS 456-2016 is also there. Okay, still we are not getting this one. Okay, so these are the this code need to be followed to design a building. Okay, here you can see the type typical RC frame building. Okay, which is having footing, foundation is nothing but footing, beams, slab, column, everything will be there. Okay, so these structural elements need to be designed in this part. Okay, whatever the design of RC structural element is there. Okay, these are the buildings structural element of a building, that is footing, beam, slab, and column need to be designed. Okay, so design is nothing but we are fixing the dimensions. Okay, so here these are the reinforcement bars which we'll use for the reinforced concrete. Okay, these are available reinforcement bars 8, 10, 12, 16, 20, 25, 32. These are the dia of bars which we'll use in the design of RC structural element or any of the buildings. When you construct, we'll be using these many dias 8, 10, 12, 16, 20, 25, 32. Even 6 mm is also available in the market. Okay, so these need to be considered. Keep it in mind, this is 8, 10, 12, 16, 20, 25, 32. These bars, these dia bars only available in the market. Okay, so the concrete may undergo the tension. Okay, in that case what happens, the concrete will fail. Okay, that's why we will provide the reinforcements. Okay, as you know, the concrete is weak in tension and strong in compression. Okay, so to avoid tension in the concrete, okay, we should introduce the reinforcement so that the tension can be carried by the reinforcement and compression is carried by the concrete. Okay, together we'll be getting RC elements, structural elements which can resist the applied forces. Okay, here you can see the arrangement of reinforcement in a concrete. Okay, these are the reinforcement arrangement in a concrete, column, beam, okay, whatever. Okay, to avoid, okay, the structural elements may undergo tension as well as compression. Flexure is there. Flexure is the effect of again it is a combination of compression and tension. Okay, you can see the cracks. Okay, at one location. Okay, so the failure may be avoided by providing the reinforcement. For example, if the structure is fully of concrete, okay, so obviously tension cracks will develop. Okay, to avoid that one, we'll be introducing the reinforcements in a RC structure. Okay, so how much is required? Okay, that we'll discuss or we'll study in this class. Okay, that means how much reinforcement is required, that will be calculated. Okay, here you can see the reinforcement arrangement in combined footing. Okay, footing is nothing but this is the foundation part. The two columns are tied with a beam. This is combined footing. Here you can see the combined footing and steel arrangement. Okay, now next you can see the images of actual footings also, independent footing, individual footings. Here you can see the arrangements of footings. Okay, reinforcement as well as concrete is there. Okay, now you can see the reinforcement arrangement in beams as well as columns. Okay, in this way we'll be arranging. Okay, that means alone concrete cannot resist whatever the applied force on the structural elements. Okay, the reinforcement is required, and it's a design and arrangement is another part. Okay, that you need to do. Okay, So here these are the arrangement. Okay, so here what happens, the major three parameters, that is strength, stiffness and ductility. Okay, these are very much important parameters of the structural element. Okay, these must exist, or strength, stiffness and ductility to be achieved by the three elements which we'll use in the structural elements. Okay, here you can see the arrangement of reinforcement in this beam also. Okay, what longitudinal bars are there, whatever in the maroon color is there, those are longitudinal bars, and gray color rings are there. Okay, those we call it as stirrups. Okay, these are the reinforcement arrangement of a slab. Reinforcement is nothing but steel bars. Okay, I think you might have seen. So this is the arrangement of reinforcement in a slab. The next one is when you apply a force, this is the effect. Okay, tension. Okay, at the top as well as bottom, the tension cracks will develop. At the center, the bottom will be under tension, so crack will develop at bottom. And at the support, the tension will be at top. The cracks are developed at top at support position when you apply a force. Okay, those are the tension zones. Okay, to avoid that one, we'll be providing reinforcement as well as stirrups. Okay, the major part, as I said, the strength, stiffness and ductility. The RC beam or any of the RC structural element carries, or it comprises of concrete, main reinforcement, stirrups, as well as it has some dimension. Okay, for in first one, strength is achieved by whatever the reinforcement and concrete is there, and stiffness is achieved by its proper dimensions, and ductility is achieved by whatever the stirrups or rings which we have provided in the beam or any of the structural element. Okay, I'll share another link of video which discuss about the strength, stiffness and ductility. Okay, until this will be the initial or first class. This will be the first class. So this will be the first class of RC structural element. Okay, so these are the components which we need to design in our future. Okay, or in our future classes. Okay, thank you. So don't forget to subscribe this channel for upcoming videos. Thank you.